This is the Dymo Omega. I run a small business here in Ireland growing eucalyptus trees. There are over 700 different varieties of eucalyptus tree. Not all of them grow here in Ireland, but a substantial number do. So when I started labelling them, I used just normal printed off inkjet laser labels, and then I covered them with some clear adhesive tape, and that wasn't too bad, but they got a bit soggy and it doesn't look great, to be honest. So then I went on to, I thought to myself, I'll put some duct tape over and then I'll just write on with an indelible ink pen the dates and what they are, and that's okay. But indelible ink is not soluble in water, but it is soluble in sunlight, i.e. it fades, and it gets pretty sunny in here during the summer. So I then went on to the Dymo, and it's just grand. As you can see, very clearly labelled, very easy to see the labels, very happy with it. So before I got stuck into labelling every single tray I had, I thought it best to do a test. This is quite a damp environment in the polytunnels, and the seed trays are in a fridge stratifying for up to 8 weeks before I bring them out, and that's a very damp environment. So here's my wee test. I left this tray submerged in water for a couple of weeks, and as you can see, the label's still on. This is a test. So how sticky is the label? Okay. So I think that sums it up. The labels are plenty sticky enough. You need to make an effort to remove them. Some distraction-free instruction and comment. One of the comments I saw on the reviews on one website said that the letters didn't come out as though they were in a straight line. So let's just see here. Okay, yeah, I suppose the S is a bit out there and the G is a little bit high. To be honest, that's the first time I've actually seen that, and it just seems to be the S and the G. The E maybe at the end. On other ones I've done, yeah, maybe they are slightly out. L-I-Z. But generally it's not an issue for me. I'm quite happy with that. It's not so far out that I can't understand or read it. Okay, one more thing I want to say here was, let's just type in space. Okay, there is a space, and what I've found is it it actually seems better if I have a space before I cut it, and otherwise it's just cut a little bit too neat to the end. And there's the scissors. Okay, so as you can see, that's fine. It does leave that space. Let's just have one more here so I can demonstrate what I mean. So if I cut it just bang on without putting a space after the words, then it just seems to cut it a little bit neat to the end there. Okay, so other things that I saw was in the comments on other sites was that the letters didn't match up. Okay, it does say in the instructions that these two arrows, one on the top ring, one on the bottom ring, need to be aligned. My Dymo Omega came with them both aligned. I haven't tried to put them out of alignment, so I've never had any issues with that. Okay, one more last thing perhaps. Okay, changing the tape. Okay, so I've gone for pretty much a green tape to fit in with my boglizard.ie eucalyptus tree business. So to change the tape, if you ran out of tape, then it's going to come to the end and it's going to pop out the end anyway. To change it, just pull gently on the old one and they come out as a cartridge, and to put the new one in, just push it up through the slot and you'll feel it pulling against itself, so click it in a couple of times. Okay, so I'm just going to keep clicking it till it comes out the top. And there we go. I'm typing in B's there. Okay, scissors. Okay, let's type it in. I suppose one kind of final thing I'd like to say here is you do have to be quite firm with it. So in typing in the G, press down firmly. G. And the space, and let's cut that off. Okay, so as I say, grand. So on the scale of Irish mightiness, where do I put the Dymo Omega? It's grand. You can find out more about the Irish scale of mightiness on my website, boglizard.ie. Good luck.